little baby bed.
Oh, she made a bed for her axolotl things.
But it's only for him.
It's only for the green one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only for the small green one because it's a baby bed. Wait, put one here to see does not get dirty. I try to keep it nice and clean.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
So I put this in. And that's not the only thing I did. The other thing I did was... Hey, Mom, can you keep him distracted?
I can't distract him right now, Avery. I'm doing something.
Bad
Okay?
boy, bad!
Cyrus, go lay down.
It's only for the small one.
It's only for the small one.
It only has to be for the small one. This is a baby bed.
All right, let's see. Who do we have here? Hi, Mel. First person here is Earth Girl Love.
Hey, bad boy, bad boy. Bad boy, stay away from me, bad boy. Hey, stop. Stop, you. Stop. I said stop. I said stop touching me. Stop. Stop it.
Okay,
Stop.
you'll have choices and options that come in around love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you.
I said bad boy.
Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but Virgo comes in the strongest. If you're already with someone, leave the past in the past and move forward without bringing the past into the future. You also could have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer coming in. Happiness comes in around expressing your wants and needs around love, and also like laying down the law, setting boundaries, and exploring your options. Montaigne, work. Cyrus, go lay down. When it comes to work, if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but it looks like career is moving forward. May have a new job or business opportunity that comes in sometime between now and the end of the summer. And it may be up to you. I mean, it could be a brand new job altogether, or it just maybe a change around the current job. But whatever it is, it would be for the better. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures with choices and options, you're calling the shots. Make your wants and needs known around work, and things move forward. I'm going to say between now and the end of the summer. Avery, do not tease him.
No, I'm just swinging him.
Okay, but you're teasing him because he thinks that you're playing with him.
I'm not.
You know what would be a good idea if you played with him a little bit? He wants to play. Kick the ball around. Kick that ball.
What, Mom?
See, he wants to play. Avery, where's your yellow? Avery, where is your yellow? He took it?
Yeah, I took the towel for his blanket.
Okay, we'll get it back. You don't have to get upset about it, Avery. I have about 4,000 of them in the house.
No, don't.
Where's your yellow dress? Did you leave it at school?
No, it's in my bag.
I don't remember seeing it in your bag.
Just because you did that.
Because I didn't what? I opened it.
It's in there. I put it in there. What's the matter?
Beavis, next action from
Mom,
ST. Things look a little slow. I wouldn't wait on this person. I would reach out to them because it could speed things up. If you decide not to, you'll hear from them eventually, but it might take a little bit of time. They're looking a little slow. Montaigne, does Sean Stephen Faults have feelings for me? I don't see romance around the situation as of right now. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but I'm just not seeing it as of right now. I would say it looks kind of platonic. Simran, general. Avery, it needs to stop, okay? It needs to stop.
Mom, you know what? Do you want me to sip it?
I want you to stop screaming.
I took my axolotl now.
Okay, well...
I
Simran, in general, you have new beginnings on the horizon around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition, and success comes in around work, school, or business. Teamwork is favored. Maybe planning travel. You have the magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities that lead to success around work, school, or business, and you could be planning travel. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, this is it, Avery. I'm getting it, and then I'm taking it away from both of you. Because I'm not getting up every 2 seconds to take it away from him. Okay? I told you, go in your room and play in your room where he can't get to you. You don't want to listen to me. And I am not going to get up every 5 seconds.
I'm going in there.
No more. No more. Okay, stay in here. Stay somewhere where he can't get to you. Cyrus, go inside and lay down now. Jesus Christ. Ridiculous. If I hear that word axolotl one more time, I'm going to fucking scream. Cyrus, lay down. Alpha, general. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. With the Empress, you have love and money coming in, or more of it, and maybe a new business opportunity coming in that's bringing in cause for celebration. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. XXX, what does Tarot want me to know? You may, like if you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business. More money may be coming in, and you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Hyman, did A remove me from his followers? I don't think he did. I'm not convinced he did. Pallavi, love. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to around love, and you do have long-term commitment possible around a current relationship or the next relationship you enter. If you're not with anyone, you're not looking back on the past, life is moving forward. You have a Cancer, a Scorpio, and a Sagittarius here. Romance should heat up and move into the, move forward towards greener pastures. Don't be afraid to explore your options and set boundaries if you need to. Pure heart, I'm ready for a high-level commitment. Does my current person, JP, see romantic, committed future with me? Where are you guys in this relationship? Because it doesn't look like the two of you. I know, I would say that they're not even looking at this situation. They're not looking at this as long-term commitment. But I'm curious where you guys are in your relationship, because the two of you may not be on the same page. Awesome. How did Matt feel about me today? He may think that, overall, you're a nice person. He may feel that you're confident, strong, but there's something around the situation that he may feel like you overstep a boundary, or that you're pushy about something. I don't know what that is. Or overbearing, maybe, could be overbearing. Mihak, general for the next 2 months. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be planning travel. Maybe spending time with a Pisces or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to more money coming in. Lita, what happened in the work meeting with AJ, the manager of Hose, been harassing me? He left right after and I heard arguing. This meeting happened because I reported his behavior. They may have had there may have been an argument about it because he may have been defending himself and somebody may have been, I don't know if what they were saying, but he may have been defending himself and somebody wasn't having it. Yeah, he feels like he's been treated unfairly. He's feeling like he's been treated unfairly. I don't know what was said, but something makes him feel like he was guilty before he even went in the room. And he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. B, can I have messages from Spirit? Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. 10 of Water, a contented and rewarded family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. The Star, Archangel Jophiel, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Not bad. Not bad. Jasmine, what will happen to the girl Mariana and Mary Jane? These two girls don't like me at work. They're unprofessional and Mary Jane gets away with so much unprofessionalism. Right, I don't know what they're doing, but I don't see anything happening to them as of right now. It looks as if they're doing their job and it doesn't seem like this has affected their work. And I don't know exactly what it is that you think was unprofessional, but I don't think that anybody else sees it that way. So you may need to bring it to somebody's attention or you may need to call it out. But I don't see anything happening to them as of right now. They don't look like they're in trouble for anything. Mary Jane has been harassing me. I mean, all right, we have to, what does harassment mean? Because people throw around this word harassment. What is she doing to you? Gossiping is not illegal. Like, nobody's going to get fired for gossiping. So if she can envy you, she can gossip, she can not like you, that's not going to affect her job. These women have to be doing something to you. And gossip is not a reason to fire someone. Like, people gossip. Everybody does it. So, they're not going to get in trouble unless they're doing something, like not doing their work or, like, what is the, like, we got to clarify what this harassment is, because people say gossip's not harassment. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what exactly do you mean by harassment? Lita, lost my passion for perfume making, but it's still all I want to do. I don't feel creative or have any more drive. Will it come back? It just sounds like you're in a slump. Let's see.
Mom.
What?
Just looking at that bag where the guns came out of.
You're in a slump. It's going to come back. I'm going to say maybe before the end of this spring, you'll start to feel a little bit better.
Mom says to move that bag up.
I know. And now I have more work I have to clean up. More things I have to clean up. This is not helpful. Okay? This is not helpful. Now there's a garbage bag all ripped up all over the living room. Great.
No, it's not. It's
Well,
bad.
I know it's bad.
So I'll help you clear up this faster.
Okay, but yelling at you and complaining about you speaking Spanish isn't harassment. Do you see what I'm saying? Like harassment is like somebody is harassing you, like they're forcing you to do something against your will, or they're holding you responsible for something that you're not responsible for. Yelling at somebody is not harassment. Do you see what I'm saying? Like everybody these days is being harassed by somebody, but there's harassment, and then I mean, having an argument with somebody or not liking something that somebody does is not harassment. Like you could say to somebody, I don't like, when you do XYZ, maybe she's not nice, maybe she doesn't say it in a nice way, but that's not harassment. She's not going to get fired because she yelled at you. Like there needs to be something that she's doing that is harassing. Like for example, if you worked with a man and he grabbed your ass, that's harassment. If a man was saying, you need to sleep with me or I'm going to fire you. You won't get a raise unless you sleep with me. That's harassment. But telling someone that they don't like when you speak Spanish that's not harassment. So nothing is going to happen as of right now because they haven't done anything. Lita, will AJ's behavior change? Right before the meeting, another coworker reported him for his actions towards me. Or will it make it worse? He's trying to ruin my reputation at work. I would advise to not have other people complain because this becomes hearsay. It's like if he's doing something to you, like I just said to the last person, if he's grabbing your ass, then you go and you complain and you have your proof. If there's a witness, have the person witness. But it becomes hearsay that somebody else is complaining. Like what? Once again, like we're talking about taking away people's jobs, and if they're going to get fired, they have to have done something. So is his behavior going to change? Right now, the way it's reading, he's being accused left, right, and center, and he feels like he hasn't done anything wrong. Is he an asshole? He probably is. He looks like he could be arrogant, and he could be like a dick. But I don't see him changing. That's who he is. As far as your reputation, nobody can ruin your reputation because you're not doing anything. There's no proof of anything. What is he going to do? Like what is he going to say? I wouldn't worry about what he's doing. I would just focus on staying away from him and doing what you have to do. And if he does something to you, then you go and talk to the people that need to be talked to. But I wouldn't involve other people because it becomes hearsay. It's going to become a lot of chaos, and it's not going to be, it's like, once again, what exactly is he doing? She embarrassed you, but what did she do that was embarrassing? Like, there's more to the story here, and I don't have the whole picture. But like I said, when we had a sexual harassment case at one of the at the job that I worked at, my full-time job, and we were all so young and so naive, and we didn't, this was back then before like there was really harassment, anything. Like people just said what they said. But the boss that I had at the time, he used to say all kinds of sexual shit. But what he said to this girl was so crazy. How old were we? Like 20? And she was younger. She may have been like 18 or 19. She came into the accounting office and she had on a shirt from one of our vendors. No, one of our customers. I don't remember who the customer was, but he said to her, hey, nice shirt. Who'd you have to blow to get it? Now that is clearly harassment. That is clearly harassment. But somebody yelling at you is not really harassment. It may make you feel uncomfortable, but what happened prior to that? Like, what caused the person to yell at you? Like this girl, when she walked in, she didn't do anything. Now, in his defense, which I don't like to defend him because I never really cared for him anyway, but all of us had listened to him talk like that for years before anybody did anything. And for whatever reason, on that day, she got upset about it. I don't know how many times this guy had been unprofessional and had done things that just were uncalled for, said things that were uncalled for. Another example, I don't know, I went through this weird phase where I was getting like some of the kind of allergies with my eyes, and they would be watering and just gross, and I couldn't wear makeup, and I was self-conscious, and my eyes were a little sensitive, so I would wear sunglasses to work. I was fine to go to work, I was fine to work, but they were just uncomfortable to be on the computer all day. So I came in and he said to me, so what's up with you? What, did your boyfriend slap you around? Inappropriate. Like, you don't talk like that. What happens if he really did slap me around and I was hiding a black eye? So we kind of took it at that point. Like, that was just how he was. That was just who he was. But it was a time where people were like that. And I could tell you other stories at the grocery store. I was 15. And I walked into the back room and there were two men, grown men, both married with children, talking about me and wondering whether or not I was a virgin. I was 15. I'm not even kidding you. They both took out a $20 bill and they threw it on the floor and made a bet. One guy said that I wasn't, and the other guy said that I was. And they were like, well, there's money on it. You have to answer. How inappropriate. Once again, doesn't make it right, but it was a time where like, you wouldn't think, like, you know, like it's just, that's how it was. It doesn't make it right. It's not right. But that was the time that we kind of came up in. And then all of a sudden, it's like everything turned around to like everything became harassment. And when we were going through the getting the boss fired for the comment that he made about the blowjob, the human resources woman, who you know hated me, she always hated me, she would go over and over with us how serious this allegation was, because it was going to cause a man to lose his job, a job that he had been at for 15 years. He deserved it. I mean, what he did was disgusting. But, like, you know, it's like there's a yelling at somebody or being upset with someone or being a bitch or having an attitude. That's not really harassment. That's like, you might not like it. You may stay away from them. But I had a coworker who was like that. She was a nasty bitch. But there was nothing that I could do. I just hoped every day that she would quit. And I never thought that she was going to quit. And she wound up quitting. But anyways. Lita, I rejected him, so he took me off the list for promotions in the department. He tells everyone I sleep around and that he wants to sleep with me, but I'm too skinny. He's a pig. Yes, but this is all hearsay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you're wrong. He could be saying all this stuff, but it's gossip. He's not coming up to you and saying it. So it's like, this is not real, like, harassment. You can address it. You know, you could, that's why he feels like he's being, because it's like, it's he said, she said. If we go on he said, she said, somebody could turn around and say, hey, Lita told me I had a nice ass. Lita told me she wants to screw me. You know, and then it's like, now it's like, here's back and forth. So as far as the promotion thing, I would go above his head and straighten that out. But I would stop with the gossip, because gossip is gossip and it's everywhere. And that, you know, you can't stop somebody from saying something. You just can't. You might not like it, but there's nothing that you could really do about that. He may be a pig. He could be a complete asshole. He kind of reads like he's arrogant. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to wind up causing you more drama than anybody else. Twin flames, general. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. We had it at both. It was my day job where I worked in the office where we got the guy fired. And then the guys betting on my virginity was the grocery store. Yeah. And they were grown ass men. I mean, that job, everybody would have been fired. The whole place would have been fired if they had sexual harassment shit in place when I first started working there. Every single one of them. I mean, I remember walking into the back room and one guy had just gotten married and he was explicitly talking about what he did to his wife. And I was, like I said, I was 15. And I was like, oh, yeah, they all would have been fired. But that stuff didn't start coming out. I think they called it sensitivity training. I'm going to say probably like maybe early 2000s. Early 2000s. Or like 2000 and maybe between 2000 and 2010, where we got a handbook that was like, if you know, like where they gave examples, like, you know, if Tom tells Susie that she has a nice shirt, is that harassment? You know, and we had to like take tests and stuff. But prior to that, what went on was crazy. Yeah, that whole store, everybody in the store would have been fired. Ashley, am I ever going to rub into Bruce again? Oh, run into Bruce again, and where? You may run into him at some point. I don't see it on the immediate horizon, and I can't tell you where. I don't know. It would be like a by chance kind of a thing, or a divine guidance kind of a thing. Jasmine, what company is going to call me for an interview? PIH or Cedars? I'm looking for a second job. You may hear from both of them. Cedars looks very promising. Oh, you're welcome. And then you know what happened? Our company was so poorly trained that after we got rid of that boss, nobody knew what he did. So he actually worked. This is so bad. He would come in and work after we all went home. And then when they hired our new boss, Rich, he had to like train Rich, but at night when nobody was there, he wasn't allowed to be in the building with us. Unfortunately, the girl that accused him, she lost her job too, but I believe she got a settlement. I don't know what she got, and life moved on. I actually ran into her not that long ago. I did. Beautiful One Love. Beautiful One Love. Oh my God, I'm going to kill these two. Cyrus, knock it off. Somebody wants to hear your mouth. Beautiful One. You have the world at your feet. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have happiness coming in around love when you explore your options. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward. Areas of your life that you feel have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Summer Love, could I have a reading around me in Harlem, the other Scorpio? Slow and steady wins the race, but communication looks good and you should be spending time together. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward successfully. Exploring your options leads to success around love. You could be spending time with this person and you're also maybe feeling like communication is pretty well functioning. Jasmine, money and love for April. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, thank you. Let's do money first. Money looks good. You know why? I think you're going to wind up getting another job. You've got perseverance pays off and brings in success. More money is coming in and you're feeling relief. Life is moving forward. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and you'll get good news. I think you're going to get another job before the end of April, and there's more money coming in. What are you crying about? No barking. And then love for April. Explore your options when it comes to love in April. Anything that's been stuck or stagnant or not working, walk away from, disconnect from, and life will move forward. You could have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Exploring your options. You may have choices. You could also have a Sagittarius coming in and maybe a Virgo. Disappointments are healing and life is moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. Ashley, how is Bruce feeling about me now? Okay, may have respect for you, think that you're a nice person, you're grounded and stable, smart and intelligent, pleasant, down to earth. Pretty good, pretty good. How about cinnamon for tonight? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A wish comes true. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may be feeling like teamwork is favored. Jasmina, will my training get better at work? Yes, it will. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, life moves forward. The hard work you put in comes back to you and pays off. Listen to your intuition, a wish comes true. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May get good news tomorrow. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Slow and steady wins the race, but perseverance pays off. Not a bad day. What are you eating, Cyrus? Something you're not supposed to have? I can't even tell what that is. What is it? I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, you could have it. Debbie is moving to Richmond, Virginia. A good move. I mean, it looks good. It looks like the energy there is good. Money, it may be good, like financially. It may be like an affordable area. I don't know. It looks like money is good. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Finances improve and you're feeling a little more financially stable. Ruchi, next in love. Ruchi, next in love. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures and you're persevering. You've got an Aries here. You could also have a Sagittarius here and maybe a Scorpio. Life comes into balance and begins to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but explore your options. Pretty good. Maggie, general for Saturday. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will help to ease anxiety. Could have some money coming in. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Old wounds heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from and get good news you've been waiting on. Looks like an okay day. Average. Peanut butter and jelly. How does Jay feel about me nowadays? Pretty good. May find you to be like somebody who is stable, grounded, down to earth, kind-hearted, maybe creative or unique, friendly, sincere, compassionate. Pretty good. Net love for this summer. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. If you're not with anyone by the time we get to the summer, you could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could change life for the better quickly. The world is at your feet. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, either over the summer or before we get to the summer. 555 Virgo, money for the next 5 days. Money looks okay. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Money's coming in. You're paying your bills. It's average. It's like money comes in, money goes out. It's average. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not done yet. Okay, that's a good idea.
But just 2 minutes. Are you giving me 2 minutes?
Yeah. I'm looking for somebody here who I haven't read yet.
What's that sound?
Is the bowl leaking air? Does it sound like the bowl? Yeah, the bowl might be leaking air. Sudeshni, will brothers Johan and Ben reconcile their relationship?
Hey, I'm still on this.
They will. Might take a little time, but they will. Play with him. Play with him. Roll the ball back and forth. Run him out of energy because the bum's been sleeping all day.
No.
He does. He sleeps all day, and then you come home and he's like berserk.
No. When I come home, he's a good boy.
Macy, can I get a general for the rest of the week and weekend?
So
Life moves forward towards greener pastures, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. You could be spending time with the Capricorn. You're ready for it. You're making decisions that are pushing life forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could have money coming in. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, headed towards the 10 cups being full. Not a bad week at all. Michelle, career. Your luck around your career is changing for the better and life is moving forward. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. New opportunities may come in this spring. A new journey may begin that brings in more money. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around career. T-Bet, why is D the Virgo acting weird about going out tonight? He seems anxious. He's got a couple of things here. Maybe feeling a little bit tired and kind of a little like beat or exhausted. And then there also may be an issue around money or finances. Davy, general. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Somebody may make you an offer around business that would be hard to turn down. Could be spending time with a Virgo and a Sagittarius. Maybe planning travel. And you could have choices and options that come in around social activity. Alex, should I get my eye surgery in Louisiana or Texas? Will it be successful once I get my surgery and help my self-confidence as well? I think it would be successful. I think either place is fine. I would say Texas may be a little bit better, but either one is fine. Really, you should be successful and you should be satisfied with it. Yeah. Yeah. Kenshin, ask Father for AC servicing. Should I expect it today? Otherwise, looking forward to prioritizing my sleep. What do you see? I think somebody's going to be able to come today, most likely. Yeah. Jasmine, ZW's intentions towards me. As of right now, I don't see any specific intentions. If you have intentions for them, I would let them know. But there could be communication coming in. Things look a little out of balance between the two of you. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship. But if you could reach out to them, I would suggest that rather than waiting on things moving forward. You taking the initiative may be helpful. Dee Dee, Jen wants to adopt our 3 puppies. Do you see her sincere or having good intentions with the puppies? I'm a little bit hesitant. I would say go with your intuition. I got a 70% chance. Yes, her intentions are good, but if you're doubting it, I don't know why you're doubting it. I would listen to your intuition because her intentions could be good, but does she follow through? I don't know. I don't know what kind of puppies these are or what kind of a person she is, but it could be something that maybe it's overwhelming. 3 puppies is a lot. I got 1 here. I know I got you. But at least I could talk to you.
Yeah.
Emily, me neither, Virgo. Not sure what we are, but we're texting is intense and it's sometimes intimate. It does look like it could be a sexual relationship because you have the Ace of Wands here, but I don't see like love, commitment, or romance here as of right now. So my suggestion would be don't let it become too intimate unless, if you want this to be a committed relationship, pull back on the sex stuff. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to get a commitment if that's something that you're looking for. If you don't care, then, you know, do what you want. And then when will we meet in person? We know each other, but haven't met since this combo picked up. Okay, let's see. I don't see it on the immediate horizon. I would say it's possible sometime before the end of this spring because the 9 of Wands is here, which could make you feel like relief around things moving forward. But I'm not convinced. I would have a conversation about wants and needs around this situation before it goes any further. That would be my suggestion right now because I'm not seeing a whole lot of love or commitment here. If you don't care about that, then have a good time. Anna, when will DS move out of his current house? I don't see it here on the immediate horizon. I don't know what their plans are or what they're saying, but they don't look like they're making much effort to move out. They look like they may be thinking about it or they could be talking about it, but they're not really taking any action.
Mom, could you put something on the iPad to watch? Remember the guy? He wants to watch stuff on it with me. Wait. And that's the picture goes ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding ding dong and dong. What?
It takes a long time to come up like that? Does
Yeah.
that normally? Oh boy, okay. See if that works now.
But there's like more things you're supposed to do.
Something else I have to do?
Yeah. That's you tapping in. Spunky. Spunky, spunky,
Spunky?
No, spunky. Spunky.
Sparky?
Spunky. Spunky, spunky, spunky.
Spunky?
Spunky.
Spunky?
Spunky. Just, well, you'll see what it is. Look, it's just people with no legs, no feet.
And what are they called?
Spunkies.
Spunkies?
It's where you take Pinky, put it into a person, they're staring at you.
Are they cartoons?
No, it's a game.
Oh, it's a game?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Yeah. But that's Spunky.
Oh, Sprunky. Where do they come up with these names?
Because they want to do it.
Lose love. Well, Demetrius entered Doctor University this year. He has to pass the national exams with very high scores in 4 lessons. But if he sets his mind to it, yeah, he could do that. Yeah, that's possible. Peach, will I be able to go on a trip that I want this summer? Will I be able to go on the trips that I want this summer? I don't know how many trips you're planning on, but you may be able to do at least 1 trip. There is travel. I can't tell you how many trips. I don't know. Tanya, me and A the Aries. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well and life moves forward. Communication comes in or picks up. Life could move forward and you may be spending time together. Your luck is about to change for the better. Pretty good. T-Bet, will he keep saying he doesn't want to be seen? Is it a third party or his insecurities around his clothes? He's been in a financial slump for a while now. I don't see a third party around this situation. It could be the clothes thing. Twin Flames, will G reach back out? Yes, but it may take a little bit of time. It may not be immediately. Crystal, should I go to E's birthday party on Saturday? And it's a free will question. You know, that's really for you to decide. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. It looks grounded and stable, happy and content. Dakota, for tomorrow. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relieved. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be planning travel and you could be spending time with a Libra and a Leo. Kimon, general on what to expect this weekend. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Perseverance pays off. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Twin Flames, general career for the next few weeks. Life could change for you for the better quickly around career through perseverance, brings in growth, change, and transformation. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and things move forward. You got nice stuff happening around career. Emily, will my digestive health get better soon? It will improve, but you might need to make a change of some type. Teamwork is favored, so I don't know if that means like consulting somebody like a doctor or a nutritionist or taking something or eliminating something, but there is relief that comes in on the future when you make a change. New job coming in, currently unemployed. You do have a new job coming in. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news around business. New beginnings on the horizon with choices and options. Life moves forward with divine guidance, so it could take a little bit of time, but you have the world at your feet, and if you keep looking and persevering, you're going to find something this spring, and you should be happy with it too. Tori, does Doc have a crush on Cajun? May have a crush on Cajun. Does Doc have a crush on Money T? I don't think so. No, no, it's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. LA, do you see the CS being approved? At this point, I'm not confident it gets approved. I don't know what it is, but the chance seems like it's pretty slim as of right now. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? I don't know what happened here. My hip hurts. Brenda, will Eric the Taurus respond back today? Most likely. If for some reason he doesn't, you'll hear from him tomorrow. Lucky, most of my coworkers hate me. Most of my coworkers hate me. No. No. Most of them may not be real thrilled with the job, or there could be like things out of balance around the job, but it's not you personally, no. So Destiny, is Johan has a chance, a change of heart with a relationship because I can't help him. He could have a change of heart at some point. Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. Like, you know how it is. Like, you know what? Have you ever been so mad at somebody? Like, I have a friend he's such an asshole. I haven't spoken to him in a while though, but he's an asshole. Like, I'll tell him right to his face, you're an asshole. And I would get so mad at him in the moment, and I'd be like, I'm never fucking talking to him again. And then I'm not, a couple of days go by and I'm not so mad anymore because I just realized he's an asshole, and I have to accept him for who he is. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're not thrilled either. But yeah, but you're to act like an adult. Not everybody knows how to act like an adult. Liz, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like an okay day. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have new beginnings on the horizon. You're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Looks like a pretty decent day. Is there anybody else here having answers for? Oh, come on, I already answered for you. Lose love, I answered for you. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Sudeshni, will Johan move out of his house Sunday? Will our relationship work? I don't see him moving out on Sunday. I can't answer like, will your relationship work? Like, I don't know what your relationship is or what you want from the situation, but it looks like things are out of balance, or somebody is looking for something that the other person's not willing to give. Like things, it's like there may be a lot of talk, but not a whole lot of moving forward. You know, like there's, you know, but maybe thinking and talking about stuff, but not actually really doing anything. And it depends where you are in this relationship and what you're looking for. He wants more than you can give him. That's what's throwing the relationship off. Yeah, that's what's throwing the relationship off. Give it a little bit of space. AA wants any guidance for me. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well around both personal and professional relationships. Expressing what you want or need is helpful around personal and professional relationships. You have a wish that comes true. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Could be spending time with a Gemini. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward. Oh, did I skip? Cat, will I get an apology from Gus? I don't see an apology on the immediate horizon. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but I would say not as of right now. I don't see it. That doesn't mean that it can't ever happen, but as of right now, it looks like this person's kind of dug their heels in. Sun, Moon, what is it likely the Taurus and I will get to talk? Things look out of balance. You got Justice in reverse. I don't see it on the immediate horizon. I would say reach out to them and see if you can set something up. I wouldn't wait on them because they seem distant and a little distracted. Sudeshni, love. Set boundaries. So if this is the person, the love thing, that you may need to just set boundaries. And if he doesn't like it, that's too bad. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You have a wish that comes true around love. Kimon, I already answered for you. I answered one for you already. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Susie, love for the rest of the week. Love looks okay. A little slow, but you may hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Cause for celebration comes in. You could be making plans. You could be making plans. So even though there may not be all that much happening between now and the end of this weekend, you could be making plans on your horizon. Brings in cause for celebration, and life changes for you for the better quickly. Not bad. Olivia, What was CD's reaction when he read a copy of the email that I sent him from back in 2016? He seems kind of disconnected. Now, it may be because this is something that happened a long time ago. So you're saying that he reread an email from way back when? It seems a little disconnected, or a little bit like, yeah, like it is what it is kind of thing. Doesn't have like a strong reaction either way. I'm assuming that he had read this email back then as well, right? Looks like, you know, kind of like, well, it is what it is. Like it was a long time ago. Like there's no real serious reaction. Oh, you found an email that he wrote and you resent it to him. Yeah, he's just kind of like, it is what it is. Like it was what it was kind of a thing. Crow's Nest, Jessica, love for the immediate future. Things look a little slow. Like on the immediate future, I don't see much changing. If you're currently with someone, current relationship could be okay, but nothing spectacular or nothing out of the ordinary. If you're not with anyone, there's probably not all that much changing on the immediate horizon. You're not looking back on the past. You wouldn't be moving backwards. Life is moving forward. It just looks like it may take time. Like somebody may come in and make a love offer sometime, maybe over the summer. Could be an Aries, maybe a Leo. Looks a little bit slow. Nothing terrible though, just a little slow. Anybody else I haven't answered for? AF, will there be a real opportunity in the future for Michael and I to be together? Currently, he's trying to get his life situated. Well, I would never say never. Like, I would never say never to anything, but I don't see a whole lot of love, romance, or commitment here. So I would say I wouldn't sit around and wait for it. Let me put it that way. I would explore other options as of right now, because it doesn't look like there's much. It's like not putting in a whole lot of effort. Not much is changing. Not a whole lot of love, being unprepared, that kind of a thing. Now, general. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may be like bringing in money through a side business or a side project. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and you have listened to your intuition. A new journey begins, and you have the world at your feet. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Slow and steady wins the race, and don't forget to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Adonis, how's he feeling about us at the moment? Another one of those torn halfway this way and halfway that way, which I totally get. Like on one hand, it could be feeling a little bit like stressed out, anxious, and like worried about things. And then on the other hand, feels like, well, it's all going to work itself out. And it's so funny because like I could totally understand that. It's like feeling like, oh shit, I may really be in hot water here. But then on the other hand, feeling like, you know what, it's all going to work itself out. I'm not going to worry about it. And it kind of going back and forth between the two. And Lourdes work for April. May feel relief around life moving forward in April around career. You could get some good news coming in. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, and don't be afraid to like express your wants and needs around work. June, what's coming in for me next in love? Well, you got romance heating up, first part around you, and you're ready for it. Some good luck is coming in when an air sign arrives. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini could change life for you for the better quickly. Sometime between now and the end of the spring, things could move forward towards a committed relationship that brings in cause for celebration. Not bad. Bless bitches, what does my love life look like this summer? Will I get into a relationship? Exploring your options could lead to success around a relationship coming in, but be careful that you don't have past people coming back or getting stuck in like past cycles. I wouldn't bother with anything that didn't work in the past. I wouldn't go back to it. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. You have Sagittarius coming in and then another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sudeshni, will my love relationship with Johan work in the long run as I see there are issues? Well, once again, I can't give you a definite like work in the long run for how long, for 2 weeks, for 2 months, for 2 years. I can't predict the longevity of the relationship. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it does look like there are issues that need to be dealt with now. And if they're not dealt with now, someone's going to walk away from it. So I have a feeling it may be you that winds up walking away from it. Girl, wake up. Timeline when I'll get hired at a better job. Could be sometime next month. I'm going to say within the next 4 to 8 weeks, but April comes up pretty strong around you. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Hawaii, why did Mia block me? She's being petty about something. I don't know what her relationship, I don't know what your relationship is like with her, but she's like being petty. It's like they're like just like out of spite, kind of. Weird. Oh, you're welcome. June, any insight on how I will meet this person? No, I don't know. I don't know. You have to just explore your options. Happiness comes in and success comes in around like work, school, or business. New beginnings are on the horizon with choices and options around social activity. You may even be planning travel. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Yeah, so it's like you just meet this person by living your life and doing your regular things. You don't have to go out of your way to try to meet someone. The person will just show up. Susie, energy for Kiwi Capricorn, and I haven't heard from him. Energy is good. There's communication coming in, and it could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. New beginnings are on the horizon. Slow and steady wins the race, but you still should be seeing each other soon. Forward moving, any romantic partners? You could have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that push life forward. Listen to your intuition and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Alrighty, I think that's it. Anybody else I haven't answered for yet? Otherwise, I will wrap it up and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully in the morning. He always knows when I'm done, and then he comes in here. Go lay down. All All right. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.